What's going on? We are watching Colorado transfer running back Dekalon Taylor, 5'9", 166 pounds out of Incarnate Word. He's probably smaller than 5'9", but I really, really like his film. So we're going to get to that. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped and prime. Well, hello, who's next? Are you capping, talking sauce, and do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped and prime.
Yo, what's going on? It's your guys, Buffed and Prime, CT, T-Cow. What's good, bro?
Man, what's up? We're gonna talk some Dekalon Taylor, talk a Colorado new transfer running back coming out of Incarnate Word. What you got on him, CT?
Look, so 2024, Taylor rushed for nearly 1,000 yards that season. He had 909 total with 9 touchdowns. He was productive moving the ball. He also had 22 catches, but I think it's the returning ability. He got 19 punt returns for 286 yards and 1 touchdown.
It's always nice to have another guy that can return on your team. You don't see a lot of running backs punt return. Like that's a pretty rare thing. And obviously, as y'all know, we got his film, and I'm gonna be honest. There's no way he's 5'9". Like no chance.
I haven't seen the film yet, so I'm excited to see.
There is no chance that he's 5'9". Now that doesn't matter to me. So we're gonna get to his film. Like I said, I don't care that he's shorter than 5'9". I used to watch all types of short running backs. And you know who he reminds me of?
Oh,
Deuce Vaughn from Kansas State. He's on the Cowboys now. I don't know if you watched him at Kansas State. He was a problem. And Dekalon, he's like him a lot. He's already graded on bipslist.com.
make sure you guys go check out Bips List.
Yeah, he's tough. So he's always going to be the running back. So I don't need to draw the arrow for where he is. He's always going to be right next to the quarterback and always going to be getting the ball. And let's check him out. And these are a whole bunch of his carries. So if you're new to the channel, this is not a highlight tape. We don't do highlight tapes.
Facts. So make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel.
And he's great cutting ability, really good vision. The biggest issue that I had seen on tape is sometimes he'll get brought down by the first ball carrier as far as being in the backfield, but not in open field. Like he's nice. So let's watch him right here. Be able to see his patience. So we have a power play, and he knows how to set up his blocks. So right here, he sees that he has color inside, meaning the defender is not where he wants him to be in order to get vertical. So that's why he strings this along to just try to keep him in for a second more. And when he puts his foot in the ground, it's he gonna get explosive after. He gonna get explosive after. Solid 5-6 yard gain. Good vision, and you have certain limitations as a smaller running back as far as being able to just bully through people, unless you're Maurice Jones-Drew, who was like,
I was about to say, yeah,
at 5'6", and Incarnate
boy,
does not have.
not look 5'9".
Yeah, no, he not 5'9". He not 5'9". See, that was crazy. Ooh. Yeah, I hope they get this on the tight angle because they don't have the best. But he's not just gonna run straight to the hole. He's not one of those guys. Hey, this is where you're supposed to run. Go straight there, no matter what you see. He has vision. He still don't know where he is. Like that is. He still has no idea where he is. That was disgusting.
Boy,
bounce out of it. Like that's me personally as film boy, as a former running back. I don't gotta see much more other than this play to see the talent he has, the explosiveness that he has. Now, from watching his film, he doesn't get like a crazy amount of, consistent yardage. You got guys that they're getting 5 here, 7 here. Like Dallin Hayden's more from what we saw at Ohio State. He gonna get 6 yards here, 12 here, etc. Dekalon, he'll get 5 here, maybe 0 here, maybe 1 here, and then can go for 60. Which
okay,
different type of bat. I love it. Right here, make the cut. Come here. Yeah, that's nasty. That's disgusting.
Man.
That's disgusting.
Boy.
That is absolutely disgusting. And that translates to any level, any competition. That translates. Oh, one more time for
Oh,
that.
man,
That's
dude.
that
Existential
translates
stuff.
to any level. Yeah, he
Man.
has the speed to get up out of there and get loose. I like him. I like him a lot. And you'll be able to see this from the tight.
Between them tackles, he get in for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
small back.
nah.
You think he was trying to bounce it outside every time, but well,
You know, he'll run and he runs full speed. Like when he decides to run, he runs full speed. And you'll be able to see it from the tight angle. This is a good gain right here. That's a tough, hard run. And you'll be able to see it from this angle, the patience with his feet. So let's watch it. Just the patience. So he's not going to get the ball here and just take off here. Because what that would do is make this guy's job harder. He'd be able to, try to shock and get out of there. So he's going to press a little bit this way, try to get him to commit more here, and then go this way. And now we just got a one-on-one that we're going to have. So you see, pressing more that way. He goes for the bait, commits over there. And what that does, let's go back to it.
yeah, I thought it like it freed up his like.
It gives time for the puller
Yeah.
to fully cross and get that kick out. Patient. All right, now let's hit it. Breaks the tackle. Still running through it. It's a good play. Patient.
Boy, he got some. Look at them feet.
Great feet. Fantastic.
Man.
Yes, fantastic feet. Patient. See, you'll get a lot of running backs. All right. Well, there's the hole. I'm just gonna take it there. He's looking for big plays. We bounce that, and then once he bounces that, the film's gonna cut off. But he sees the DB over pursuing outside, sticks that foot on the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna get vertical. Love the way he cuts. Patient. Come on. That's a 6-yard gain that for a lot of running backs that aren't patient, because it's rare to have running backs that are really patient. Like that's not.
He's extremely patient. Like he's like extremely patient.
Patient. Because could he bounce out here, get a few yards? Yes. You got 2 unblocked defenders. Mm-hmm. Instead, essentially like how RJ Harvey does when he runs the ball. Press, make them commit out here, and then find a cutback lane. That's exactly what he does. Good runs. And he's the type of running back that any touch can go for 100.
That's what we like to hear. Any touch can be anywhere, anytime can be a touchdown.
And I know this is how Colorado running backs are taught, is how he's playing, which is keeping his shoulders square to line of scrimmage. So it's easier for him to make those cuts versus if his shoulders were turned right now, it's harder to, cut back the other direction. So he stays square, reading. All right, come here. Like those runs add up. And that's kind of, really the limitation with smaller backs. Now, there's not much mini backs.
Yeah, they get their hands on you.
Like if you get a bigger, Derrick Henry, you might be able to pull off a stiff arm or something like that, but there's not much. Like if a guy comes screaming through the A gap unblocked, not much you can do. Great patience, and at this point, it's over with. It's over with.
Home run. Boy.
He's stepping.
Home run.
Homeboy is running too, though. He's stepping. Home run hitter.
Look at this. This. There you go. You caught 100. Break 100.
This. So we got power. All right. So we got power. Let me explain it to people. So a power run play is when we're going to have a pulling guard. So the way power is going to work is we're going to have everybody over here basically down blocking. And then we're going to have this guard pulling, meaning coming to the other side of the formation. And then we want the running back usually to hit inside of there. Now, if we get a guy that tries to spill, meaning go inside of this puller, then he'll bounce it out, etc. So what's important right here, which is scary at this place backed up, because they're backed up on their own 4-yard line. I personally am not the biggest fan of power schemes down here, which also called gap schemes, because if let me see who's cutting it off, should be 65 or no, right here. So with 50 coming here and him pulling, if 50 does not get enough of this guy, then it's a tackle for loss because he's going to get back there instantly. So it's scarier to do this down here, but luckily his center gets a good block right there. And now for Dekalon, it's being patient, allowing him to get outside. And what I mean by allowing is even if Dekalon comes out here now, but it's still like patient shuffling, it makes it easier for him to leverage and for this guy to scrape over the top. Instead, he presses interior like this. So you get this guy who, even if he doesn't fully commit here, he at least hesitates.
Right.
Get his responsibility. Because when you have a puller, this guy's the boxer, meaning he's going to be outside of the puller. And then this guy's the spiller, meaning he has to be inside of the puller. That's how you fit up the run on defense. So as a running back with a smart IQ, with great vision, you have to understand how a defense works and understand how to manipulate it. And look who gets manipulated. Running right into him there. He doesn't go outside because Dekalon stayed in patient so long. He goes inside. Now there's no one to box or force the football. And I'll take that all day.
Boy, his wide receiver's blocking that cornerback.
I'll take it all day. Rolling.
Gone.
Rolling.
Speed.
All right, backed up again. A good run. And see, this is what I've seen a few times that does scare me is in these situations. When he doesn't really have a head of steam to make a move is him getting tackled in those situations. Oof. This is a good run by him. Way to get them out of a bad situation. Smart. I really like him. And I'm a fan of short running backs. Like height at running back means zero. Like absolutely zero.
If you could tell that day, you could tell that day.
I love running. I'm such a big fan of running backs. Probably my favorite position. Like,
wow,
is like to watch a really good running back that has like I love watching running backs, man. Let's see this from the tight. So it's one of those ones. Not much he can do. Here's 44. I think 44 about to get his get back from getting humiliated earlier. Yeah, he got his get back. Came backside. And there's nothing he can do here. Now you got some freaks, some bigger running backs that can, throw a guy off, etc. And he's not good.
Did you see? Boy, his footwork is magic. Jeez.
Which one was the coldest one on that? I don't know if the first cut was.
I like that first cut. It's like magic. Woo.
That one.
Oh, yeah. That second one, boy, the sequel.
Great vid. So, type of running back he is, and like when you're scouting, if you're in our Patreon, you know that I break down in depth. YouTube has no clue because we didn't make those public. In depth, other teams and what they do and how to stop players, schemes that these teams do. So, if you're a football fan, you love the game, learning about the game, want to see what your team needs to work on, want to see what other teams are going to be playing, how to stop them, make sure you tap into Patreon ASAP. And I'll put it up here so y'all can see. Ooh. Yeah, make sure y'all tap into Patreon and make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe because this is content you cannot get nowhere else. Others might try to break down. It's not the same. It is not remotely the same. You could even get coaches it's not the same. So make sure y'all tap in. Can't get this nowhere else. All right. So the type of running back that he is, who did we watch last year that he reminds you of? Don't take RJ Harvey. That's low hanging fruit. But his cuts, who do they remind you of? And I'll play
DJ Giddens.
Thank you. And why is that? In another one, I was thinking DJ, but Taj Brooks.
Oh yeah, Taj Brooks. Yeah.
What type of cutters are they?
They're like I don't know. They're like I wouldn't call them. Are they single? What would you call them?
Not single cut. They're guys that will make you pay for overrunning.
Oh right, yes.
That's why you have to run to their back hip Otherwise, they are going to cut back every time every time. So let's go back to this play. Is this? Oh yeah, I like him. I like him. Oh my God, I like him. This is the running back vision. I like him. So what type of blocking scheme do we have right here, CT?
It looks like we got, I wouldn't say duo. No. Stretch. Zone.
Yeah, stretch zone. Same thing. So based on this, where's the play supposed to go?
So the play is supposed to go right, because you flow, right? To the flow, which is to my right, maybe
Yeah, but not, I mean, technically, but you got split zone off of it, where even though flow's going this way, it creates a back. But
okay.
This, because he has vision. And what vision means, vision is a running back's ability to see cuts and
Right.
he sees things before they happen. So right now, this edge, good football, you have to contain the football. You have to be force players. You have to have force players. A good running back understands how defenses work. As soon as I see color inside,
I know the edge
that
is
tells
going.
me you have no contain player.
Right.
Bet. No contain, bet. So he already knows I'm gonna string it a little bit, but I'm cutting back because they have nobody out here. Yeah, they have 46, shouldn't be the force player right here. That would be psychotic. But when 46 sees him press this way, he gonna go this way. That's just natural. What happens? And then he cuts off of it. And shout out to his linemen for climbing to the second level. So great cut. Bam, bam, over pursuit. Look, bam, come here. Love the way he runs the ball, man. Love his vision. Okay, now this is another one. Let's see. This is another one. It's hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
If the quarterback carries out this read option, then he could have came here and we call it falling off the table. So he could have fell off the table backside. It stays front side, gets a couple yards. See it from this angle. Not too much.
That's because, so right, when you mean the quarterback did a better like selling the job of a read option.
Yeah, so if he does a better fake right here, he's going to occupy number one for longer. Again, no edge right here, no force, and then he can do the exact same thing we just saw him do. But you got to carry out the fake for that to be able to happen. Great cut. Oh, great cut. What a cut.
His stopping is insane.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic feet. Like elite footwork. And this wasn't even, was it maybe a 2-yard gain? And that's
2-yard gain over a tackle for a loss, I think.
And that's what I was talking about. If he gets ahead of steam, like he gonna make the first guy miss for sure. But the other thing is this is why people struggle to evaluate. They're like, oh, it's a 2-yard gain. I don't care about just the result. I'm not a grader of just results. It's the process. Not a lot of running backs can do that. And it's gonna play out. I mean, we've already seen it play out on other plays, but that skill set translates. It translates to other times in your game. And look, they're not even getting him down. Like, he a tough runner too. I would never call him a stat back, even though he probably he might be legit 5'7", 165, which I'm fine. I do not care about that. But he is not your. I like the way he runs. He runs hard, man. He runs hard. Huge pickup. Huge. Great vision. Great cut.
It's like he just came out of nowhere, bro. He's like,
and Dez on here talks about a lot in Patreon because he played D-line. Short running backs are so difficult to play against because they'll get lost behind the offensive line.
Yeah,
as far as defense. Yeah, so you will have no idea where he's at, and then he hits a gap, and it's over with. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. It looked like that one could have been trouble had he got one more block. See, that's That's what I'm saying. Come
Natural.
here. It's just a smooth. He's a good running back, man. Great feet, great vision, great feel, fantastic feel. So we
He's
have
definitely
looks like zone blocking again. We're gonna get the double team here. It's gonna double team, then climb up. Plays made to go this way. Somebody comes through. Well, coach told me to run this way, so I'm just gonna run right in. No, come here. And then as soon as he gets off of that jump cut, right into another one. What type of cutter? If you over pursue, he's going to make you pay.
boy,
If
the
you
matter.
over pursue, he's going to make you pay.
Boy.
Great vision. See, this is one he tried to lower the shoulder on him. I understand you do that sometimes. Second and short. This is one where I'd expect him. You got to make this guy miss. You can't let the first one get you down.
But he
Can't let the
he
first
went
one
to
get you
lower that shoulder, boo.
Yeah. He wanted to make a statement. Okay, patient. A tough run. Tough, what, 5-6 yard run end up being? So again, he's being patient. He's gonna let it's looks like power. Yep, he's gonna let the puller clear. Let him clear. Breaks those.
Did you
Keeps
see
going forward.
off his back?
Yeah, just flew off his back.
Shot out a cannon out of there.
When he gets through the hole, it is trouble. Yeah, he rolling. He just put homeboy down.
And he's hard to come down. I mean, like, you right. He's not like, you got to work to get him down.
You definitely got to work. Patient, good cut, good fit. Like that's these are,
bro.
This is poetry to me. Like this is literally just poetry. Patient, come here, jump cut, just smooth. He's just a smooth runner. Just a very smooth runner, explosive. Understands what he's doing. Understands what the defense is trying to do. And yeah, see, there's another one of those ones where you get his size becomes
come through that egg. Just got you.
And regardless, this is still hard. But you got some guys that can, break that, maybe get a stiff arm off of it. So size does have some limitations. It's a little short gain. Very short gain. Let's see right here. Okay, we have, is that a puller?
Yeah.
Somebody missed something.
Yeah, he missed both of them.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, see, I think we're going to get into some of his shorter runs where he's running as hard as he can, but you got.
They cupping the ball on him right there.
Yeah, oh yeah, perfectly.
Yeah,
one right there. He probably should have taken this. See, he cuts back. I think he does it too early. I think he could have put stress on him more. Because remember, the more he goes out here, the more he's going to try to maintain his leverage. Put stress out here more to create a little more space and then try to cut off of it. Cuts early. And 4 was waiting for that fall off the table. And
he took a hit. He held on to that leg.
See, these are the type of runs, and that looks like he converted on 4th and 1. But I'm not going to put him in there as a short yardage back.
Right.
He's not a back that's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and then keep going and get more yards off of that. That's not who he is. But goodness gracious, look at that cut. That's what he can do for you.
He got some elite footwork. That's crazy.
Amazing footwork. Comes free. No, sir. That's a good run. What could have been a tackle for loss turns into a touchdown. Another touchdown.
His vision don't stop. His cutback, like you think some running backs will just run to the outer bounds. Oh no!
And he made this so easy for his linemen.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it from this angle. Then we're gonna get 2 pullers. Yes. We're getting 1 and 2 pulling. So they're pulling. He knows he has to be the boxer, meaning he has to be the force player. And what he does, he's gonna press the gap, try to get you in as close as possible. Then if he sees color inside, all right, then I'm gonna bounce it out. If he gets this ball and just comes and tries to bounce it out now, he's already out there. Like, he understands. It's so subtle. Right there. He came inside enough. And what do we got? Color inside. That tells him, and it's instantly. It's not a thought. It's color here.
Processing.
Reaction. Outside. All right. It looks like someone may be over pursuing. I'm going to make you pay.
Oh, man. Boy. That cutback was so tall. I didn't get to join the lineman throwing down the defense.
Let's see. And I see what he's trying to do. So just talked about how he can't go straight out on the last one because then the guy's going to go out there to tackle him. Mm-hmm. On this one, he's trying to set him up to do that. So then he can cut back inside right there. But his guy doesn't get a big enough block there. And also we got somebody running down backside, and that messes it up. But still, at least a positive. It may have been a half yard, still a positive game. So right here, he's like, all right, I'm about to string this out and then get upfield. But you got somebody, you can't be as patient when you have a guy running down backside. It's just not possible.
Right. Hey, boy, yeah. Yeah, you better be sure to get him down.
You got to. He's a problem. A problem. Yeah, that's what we got for Dekalon, man. How you feeling seeing this film? I know.
Seeing this film for the first time, bro. He's got something to bet. I mean, he has elite footwork, bro. I mean, I know RJ's RJ, but boy, his style. I mean, because it's just like there's nothing to grab, but his footwork and his patience. But he processed like it's weird. Like he's processing so fast, but it translates to him being patient on the field. Like he's like, oh, I can see it. Like I think that's impressive, and I think it's the fact that he's one of those running backs, like you said, that could create for themselves. Like, hey, I can create. I can go. I'm not just gonna be like, you tell me to hit the 8 no matter what's going on here. Yeah, you did your job. Right, but no, hey, he's carrying the ball to be a football player. I'm just like, my instincts take over. And I like that about him a lot, bro.
Absolute football player. I mean, I love that about him too. And again, we got him. He's on bipslist.com.
Yes, sir.
This is great. Got him as a high 3-star. 85 is a 4-star. He's a high 3-star. Vision 9, and these are all out of 10. So 7 is average, 8 is above average, 9 is exceptional, and 10 years in a different stratosphere. So vision, explosion, shiftiness, got those all out of 9. Catching, I have it at 8. I've seen some clips of him, and catching includes like receiving, route running. Saw a few clips of him catching, but haven't seen enough in the games. I know he had more. I just haven't watched them. Balance and break tackle, got this at 7. He does break some tackles, but at the same time, he does get tackled by the first guy. So I have that as, just average for a starting running back in college football. But yeah, he's right there, right on the cusp of being a 4-star. And I mean, he could outperform even some of those as high as they are. But he's a fantastic player, man.
Right. You just made me think about something. Yeah, him lined up next to Salter. Boy.
Get real scary real quick, right?
Because Salter's going to make that, you know how you're saying, like, if that guy the quarterback faked it better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Puts a lot of stress on him.
They got to respect Salter running ability.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they could be a dynamic duo.
I agree. I like this pickup, a true change of pace back. Meaning, like, Dallin Hayden Dallin Hayden's going to be at his best getting 20 to 25 carries again.
Correct.
Dekalon Taylor, you could give him 10 and he ended up going for 100 just out of those 10 because he has such big playability written all over him. And I'd love to see him in the screen game. Love to see him running Texas routes, wheel routes, things of that nature. So yeah,
wheel routes. Yeah,
some get back, right?
Right.
So I'm really excited about him. Again, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you want early access, more in-depth breakdowns, everything, tap into Patreon, the private chat, the private lives, tap in.
Watch parties, boy, it was crazy. And make sure y'all check out Bip's list, man, boy. Shout out to the Bip list team. Boys putting in work.
Absolutely. And hey, CT, final words.
Okay, to evolve. Who's next?
Who's next? Who's next? Do your words match your video?
Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gon' put you on a belt, or they gon' put you down there where you belong. They ain't gon' care for you. Nah, they ain't gon' care for you. Yeah, they gon' love on you. They gon' tell you what to do to get yourself better. It's on you, baby. Yeah, them my boys. Buff that prime. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, baby.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
We bumped them prime. Hello. Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped them prime. We bumped them prime. Hello. Can't nobody stop us.